advertising and social media, to what extent they are influencing today's behavior of the market in real estate in Toronto and GTA area. Fear of missing out. Are we really missing something? And more to come. Please watch the video to the end of it. Hey everyone, Behrooz here, broker with Toronto Real Estate Board, and this is a special video, 2022 version of us, the same events that happened in 1980 and years before that. We are gonna quote cycles of real estate market, cycles of stock market. And in this video, I'm gonna quote a few things, quote a few names that's gonna be really shocking to you to understand the validity of the fear that we have for missing out in investing in real estate. Is that true, or we are not missing that much of investment in real estate return we are missing? Is that worth it for us, for our family? Let's start from that fear. What are we exactly missing, and what we are implying in videos day after day, which is totally against other videos that you're seeing, watching on your news feeds, whether on Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or any other platforms that you're watching and following. First thing to understand is the fear. Fear comes from uncertainty and not knowing the future that's coming towards us. And the major source of that fear is a lack of knowledge. So by improving your knowledge, you can overcome that fear. So if you are calling yourself an investor, have you done your studies? Have you done your homework before investing in anything, including real estate? If the answer is no, if the answer is just following few videos, I have to tell you that the next step of understanding the fear of missing out is to understand to what extent our decision is influenced by advertisers and who are advertising in today's market in 2022. The reality is that our decisions are influenced by what we are watching, what we are absorbing based on on the daily basis, by eyesight, by reading, by listening. So if all of those are populated by advertisers, such as realtors, such as real estate brokerages, such as real estate board, news media, banks, and so many other things, what do you think they are going to say based on what's happening in the market? Just follow the news and today, follow the news today and understand what they are talking about. Price appreciation of 30%, price appreciation of 20%, days in the market falling significantly. Everybody who's selling today is making billions of dollars, millions of dollars, doesn't matter, thousands of dollars, because the value of the money, according to them, is nothing. So we have to be wary about lots of things that are advertisers that are pushing towards us. Second thing, fear of missing out is to have a knowledge that's overcoming that fear of missing out. What is knowledge? Is hearing or listening source of news is knowledge, or trying to understand, putting together these pieces of news and understanding that is the knowledge. To us, the best piece of advice for you is to just consult with few people rather than just one, rather than just not consulting with them, just listening to the video. If you are watching this video, go do your homework before moving to the next video, before following us. That aside, most of your decisions in today's market, actually in North America, is influenced by advertisers. What are they advertising exactly? I sold this property in less than 24 hours by 500,000 more. I sold this property in less than 24 hours, and I just sold it to a friend of mine, to another client. What does that tell you? That tells you that that person is just trying to advertise himself or herself for his services. But what is not there in that video is that if the price of your house, if the fate of your investment after you sold this property is secured, what does that tell you is just a binary, concept of whether you sell it with me, whether you hire me as a realtor, or you hire somebody else. So be wary of that. Knowledge is more than having a piece of information in your ear. You absorb it with your eyes, and you also read it on the news. On the other hand, right now, fear of missing out. Don't miss out on the lowest interest rates in the history, only because you have to borrow money. They don't tell you that. They tell you that the advertised rate on the bank is so low that you have to come and take it. What doesn't that tell you is that whether you're taking that money or not, how you invest in the market, in the real estate market, in the stock market, in where. If you're opening a TV and you're watching Bloomberg every day, such as I do, what does that tell you? Stocks are going down, futures going down, futures going up. These companies now, these are all exposed media that you're watching. What doesn't it tell you is that how you can make those numbers to happen. So I'm coming back. By the end of this video, I want you to understand that knowledge is the first thing that you have to have. Productivity and individual growth is number one thing that you have to have, rather than come and take our money, rather than come and borrow it from us. On the radio, day and night, you're hearing, oh, mortgage brokers, or this mortgage company, how much is the rate? How fast they can give you the loan? Loan for what exactly is the question? What are you asking yourself when you're listening to those? See you on the next video. Have a great day.